Hey folks, Maverick Indicators here. All right, so we already passed one eval today already. There's a certain prop firm that came out with end of day drawdown accounts, which really got my ears perked because I love end of day drawdown versus intraday drawdown. And not here to promote any prop firms or anything like that, but wanted to grab a little bit more funding. So signed up for a couple accounts, a couple evals, and we actually passed it on the first go on this candle. The Maverick indicators really did give us a heads up before this move even happened. Oh, now we got an A+ setup, by the way. A+ setup on the Maverick radar, the ultimate trading assistant down here. A+ setup to the upside. I'm only in 6 micros. It's early in the morning. So you can see right here, we did $4,050. So we passed that eval on there, and I don't know what time I'm going to post this, but usually you don't get the approval letter till the end of the day because they want to make sure you don't start trading and lose all this money. But there you go. So we just got another $50,000 in funding, which is beautiful. And why were we in that trade? Well, let me show you real quick because it's pretty clear to see. So first off, you're going to get a lot of sideways action. This is before market opens. The Maverick AI Pro, what it does is it colors your candles to the data, not to price and direction. So if you see pink, it will most likely sink. Pink is your strongest downside data. Bright green, as you can see, is your strongest upside candle. You can see that right away. And how did we know that this thing was going to start popping up pretty good? Although we didn't know it was going to go up this high. But if you look down here, let me stretch this out for you. I have my font really big because I want you guys to be able to see this. I know you guys watch on your phones and stuff like that, but we were coming down here, red and pink candles. Red and pink candles are your strongest downside candles. Then we had a gray reversal candle, gray reversal candle, gray reversal candle, up confidence arrow. And for 10 minutes before this move popped, for 10 minutes, I can't say that enough, 10 minutes before this move popped, where were you? You had a green background. And a green background is bulls are in control. Okay? Green background means bulls are in control. So as we were coming down, reversal candle, reversal candle, reversal candle, up confidence arrow, up confidence arrow. Of course, here we got a beautiful buy signal here from the Maverick signals, and bam, we went to A+ville. The Maverick radar, the ultimate trading assistant, is looking at our entire checklist for what we're looking for in a trade, and we had an A+ setup, and we jumped in, and man, just on 3 contracts, we did, what was it, four grand? $4,050 on just 3 contracts we grabbed. Could have done way more, but we weren't doing this to make money. We were doing this to get $50,000 in funding, right? So we just added another $50,000 in funding to our account, which is beautiful. And we have an A+ setup right here. So we had a buy signal, and man, we just popped straight up, okay? And now it's kind of like chop zone. So I'm going really light. I'm just in 6 micros here. And let's see here. Where's my, oh, I don't have my drawing tool up, but that's okay. By the way, the Maverick drawing tool will be available soon. Kind of makes your NinjaTrader like TradingView as far as like all your tools right up at the top corner. You can put it anywhere you want, honestly, on your charts. And then you can just, select, hey, if you use two drawing tools all the time, you'll be able to keep them on the left side or the top or wherever you want to keep them. Pretty cool. Maverick Multi-X, all 5 traders are voting bullish across 6 time frames. Look at this. Trader 1 through Trader 5, they all have a completely different style. Sorry, I actually have my 7th time frame on here. So you can set up to 7 time frames. And think of these as traders. Trader 1 through Trader 5, they all have a completely different style, and they're voting every single tick in movement. Are they bearish or are they bullish? And right now, Trader 1 through Trader 5 are completely bullish across 7 time frames. If you're like me, I can't have all these charts on my screen. It's just too much. So instead of having 6 or 7 different, ES charts, and I'm trying to read them all at once and then trade another chart, what am I going to do? I'm going to keep the Maverick Multi-X in a nice, neat little package up here, and I'm going to see what all 5 traders are voting every single tick. Are they bearish or are they bullish? And right now, all 5 traders across 7 time frames are pretty bullish. Now, you are at the turn of your 5-minute candle, so you're probably going to take a little heat here, okay? Because at the turn of the 5-minute candle, you guys know I sit on my hands. I sit on my hands, but you're still showing an A+ setup right here to the upside, all right? A+ setup to the upside. All 5 traders are voting bullish, okay? And you're starting to get, you did have green candles. I would really like a bright green candle and for it to push up. But let's just see where it goes. By the way, Maverick Trender's pegged to the top. It's been pegged to the top since right about here. So if you would have caught that even halfway, at this candle, 49.50, let's say you didn't even get the tippity top, that's a heck of a payday right there. When this line is pegged to the top, it is showing massive strength and momentum. When it's red, it's going down, as you could see here, okay? As you could see here, you had a nice push down. The Maverick Trender was pegged to the top here, and you got a little spiky spike right here, and then boom, you started reversing, and we caught that beautiful trade to the upside, added another $50,000 in funding, and then here, you're back to your A+ setup. So anything can happen in the market at any time. But gosh, I got an A+ setup from my ultimate trading assistant, the Maverick Radar, going through all the data to figure out what is the grade of the setup. All 5 traders are voting bullish across 7 time frames, and then the Maverick Trender's pegged to the top with an uptrend label. I'm sitting on my hands, and we have, my eyes aren't that great early in the morning, but sure looks like we got bright green candles. So if you see bright green, it might just fly right off your screen. Data cooling off, gray indecision candles sideways, and then hopefully we keep popping to the upside. So I'm going to leave this sucker up. Let me get this out of the way. I'm going to leave this sucker going. I'll leave my screen recording, and yeah, and let's just see where this one goes. But all the data underneath the hood says we're going to continue going to the upside. All right, so we're back, and I'm just going to edit some of this out because it's going to be the world's longest YouTube video, but we're finally getting this pop that we've been waiting for. We've been weaning between an A setup and a B setup because we just had this sideways action. Remember, this is pre-market. This is pre-market. The market isn't even open yet, so we got to expect some chop. But all along, we've had either green candles, your second strongest upside data candle, bright green candles, your strongest upside data candle, and then we've had a bunch of gray candles. But if you've noticed, the gray candles have all been sideways, which means indecision. People want to know, hey, how do I stay out of chop? Hey, just don't get into gray candles. The Maverick AI Pro colors your candles to the data. Gray means indecision or reversal, but here it's indecision, right? All 5 traders are still voting bullish across 7 time frames. Maverick Trender is pegged to the top. Here we go. Finally, this is what happens. You can see the data underneath the hood, and sometimes it takes a while for it to kind of come to the surface, if you will. And look at this, guys. We are in 6 micros. 6 micros. I'm making $1.25 per tick per contract. $1.25. Okay. A+ setup on the ultimate trading assistant, the Maverick Radar. And we have bright green candles, your strongest upside candle. By the way, you also have an up confidence arrow right here. This is clear vision on your charts. The whole time we stayed, for the most part, above the blue line. The Maverick guy, we love to go long when we're above the blue line and short when we're below it. And we've pretty much held our ground on the blue line the entire time. The Maverick guide, all 5 traders have continued to vote bullish across 7 time frames. How powerful would it be for you to be in a room with 7 other traders? They all have a completely different style, and they're all voting bullish. Okay, does that give you confidence or what? And again, this is pre-market, so we got to be careful. This is pre-market, we have to be careful. But the ultimate trading assistant, the Maverick Radar, which totally guided us through passing an eval earlier today and getting another $50,000 in funding, hey, it's guiding us again, A+ setup. And as we were weaning around here, we were kind of getting that B setup and stuff, and we were just using that caution, but we were above the blue line the entire time. So if you want clear vision, if you want what I consider edge in the market, not financial advice, do your own research. There's no guarantees in the market, right? Anything can happen at any time. But man, we already passed an eval this morning, $4,000. Getting another $50,000 in funding, and here we are trading just 6 micros, very little risk, and here we are on an A+ setup in the green and pushing up. How do we know it's pushing up? We got an A+ setup to the upside. Our ultimate trading assistant, the Maverick Radar, is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. The other indicators are just visually guiding us, okay? So if you want clear vision on your charts, we would love to help you crush it. Again, not financial advice, do your own research. Come to our website. Come check us out. MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com.